You are, how my battery dying? Anyway. How do you become spiritual? Being spiritual, in my opinion, is just connecting with all things that God created and not just man. So in church, we learn that fellowship and praying for one another, helping each other out and things like that is like the way of God, the Christian way, things like that. Which I agree. You know, people should be kind to one another, connect hearts, mind, blah, blah, blah. Although spirituality is not only connecting with humans, but it's also connecting with entities. It's connecting with people who used to be humans. It's also connecting with nature. Nature plays a huge part in spirituality. Connecting with Mother Earth and connecting with Father Time. Connecting with the animals and the elements. That's basically the gist of what spirituality is. And the reason why you want to connect with these components of life is because you want to use all of them to bring yourself to become aware. You want to become more conscious of your spiritual side instead of your physical human side. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say as far as becoming spiritual. Spirituality is not a religion. You can be any religion and also be spiritual. You can be no religion and also be spiritual. So first, you should ask yourself why you want to be spiritual. You know, is this so you can look cool on Instagram? Is it so you can manifest things in your life? Is it so you can like find a home, like feel like you belong to a place, a religion, a group of people? Why do you want to become spiritual? And in all honesty, your answer should fall along the lines of you want to discover yourself. This should be all about you. Nobody else should come to mind. Nothing else should come to mind when you are thinking about the reasons why you want to embark on such a special journey. For people who are still skeptical or still have a lot of questions about what it is or what you're doing or things like that, you're basically doing anything that you want to do, anything that makes you comfortable. There's no set of rules that says you have to do something or you can't do something or things like that. It's really to each his own type of thing. So the first thing that you want to do is clean your space. So you want to clean your space like you never cleaned before. When I say spring cleaning to the max, honey, let me tell you something. You want to wipe the walls, the baseboards. You want to lift up the box spring and the mattress and sweep, mop, dust, vacuum, whatever you got to do. Wipe the windows, the window sills, the blinds, the TV, the cords. You want to wipe everything because lower entities and people with low vibrations are attracted to filth and clutter. So when people say cleanliness is next to godliness, that's part of the reason why entities are attracted to places that aren't well kept, places that aren't well cared for. You know, that's what dirt and clutter means. And when you are living in a space that is cluttered and not clean, that also is reflected on your life. Your mind may feel cluttered, you know, your thoughts may be all over the place, or you might just have like these dark negative thoughts and you don't know why. And it's really a reflection of your environment. So you want to make sure your space is really clean. Like, I'm talking, you know, get the cleaning off them everything drawers, them junk drawers, you know, throw away some old clothes that you know you don't need, some old shoes, give them away. Do whatever you have to do to declutter and thoroughly clean your space. I'm talking physically clean, like a deep cleaning. Everything, every drawer, every cabinet, you want to clean out and wipe out. You don't want the dust particles of like your old energy, you know, in this space, in this new space that you're about to create for yourself. So That's the first thing you want to do. The next thing you want to do is cleanse your space. So the difference between cleaning and cleansing is physically you're cleaning, which means you're making it not dirty. But spiritually, when you're cleansing, how my battery dying? Anyway, spiritually, you are making sure that the energy is not dirty, is fresh and new. So I'm going to speed this up because my camera is about to die and I don't know why. The way you cleanse your space is you can smudge with sage. You can smudge with Palo Santo. You can also get some clearing spray. So this is a sage stick I have been using. Clearing spray that I made. It's very easy to make, which is just moon water, Florida water, some herbs, and some essential oils. You can get incense. Since I found these today at the Family Dollar for $3 each. It comes with like this little jewel here, which I thought was I really got it because of this. And then this one is jasmine. Jasmine is really good for like love and beauty and things like that. But white sage is a herb, and it's known for its purification qualities. It's known to actually physically remove negative ions from any space. So this has been scientifically proven that white sage, when burned, removes negative energy. So that's what you want to do. So I'll have another video on how to sage and Palo Santo, or how to just cleanse a space of negative energy. So the next thing you want to do is spiritual bath. So these steps are in order for a reason. So you have to have a clean space in order to take a spiritual bath, and you have to have a clear space in order to take a spiritual bath. So, and I put these steps in a specific order so that when you're doing these steps, no step is ever not done correctly because you needed to do something first. So if you just follow the way that I'm putting it, I'm pretty sure everything will work out great for you. After taking your spiritual bath, oh my god, when I took my first spiritual bath, it was so freaking intense. Like, I'll tell you guys about that in like probably a story time or in the video about spiritual bath, but it was so freaking intense. I knew like my journey was kick-started. Like, I've been on a spiritual journey my whole entire life, but after I took my spiritual bath, everything just became so fucking clear. Like, I couldn't even say freaking, I'm sorry. But everything just became so clear. Yeah. So, after you taking your spiritual bath, what you want to do is begin to meditate or practice meditating. Meditation is you have to be very self-disciplined because your thoughts can really ruin your meditation. I mean, I'm talking the whole however long you want to do it, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 seconds, you know. Like, if you don't train your mind to be strong and to not think of worldly things or just to be focused, then it's going to really be hard to meditate and actually achieve results and, you know, feel the effects of meditation. Meditation is to relax and to release through your breathing. So you're relaxing your physical body, and you're also releasing negative energy, stress, and dark thoughts through exhaling out of your mouth. So the next thing that I did after starting my spiritual journey was I set up an altar dedicated to, firstly, my ancestors, and secondly, the deities that I choose to work with. That's a little bit advanced. That's something that you really want to look into and kind of read up on. And this is my altar right here. You guys can see it. Something else you should do when starting your spiritual journey is these. You want to journal a lot. You want to write things down. And I am an old school person. I love pen and paper. I love writing things, doodling, you know, working on my what is it called? My penmanship, because I have shitty handwriting. So I be needing to practice, y'all. This book I got from the Dollar Tree for $1. I have more, and these are just like little spell books or manifestation manifestation books or books that I can use for like rituals. Like I'll dedicate this book to the new moon, I'll dedicate a black book to the full moon, and things like that. Like these little dollar books, they're pretty cute, they're pretty okay, you know. I got, this is a planner that I got from that store called Five Below, and it came with like these stickers, a pen, and some notepads. And this is not the one that I wanted, but it's pretty okay. It's just like a calendar, and you can put some notes and stuff. Calendar. This is my dream journal. I got a dream journal because I'm like a really vivid dreamer, a regular dreamer, and it was a period of time for like a month or two recently where I stopped remembering my dreams. A lot of times if I have like a weird dream, I'll write it down. I'm trying to get into the habit of as soon as I wake up, write down anything I can remember, but something is going on up there where I'm remembering my dreams like in the middle of the day. So I just thought that was weird. This is this is another book that I have. This is my first shadow book. I've written in it, but I feel like once I've mastered something, then I'll write it in the book. So I'll be like trying and practicing spells or rituals or just like a chant or something like that, and until I feel like I've mastered it, I'll write it in the book. Research, study, and pray. So I just wanted to give you a list of YouTubers that really helped me on my journey, and excuse me, they had like a lot of insight. PrettyBossTV, her name's Kendra. I freaking love her. When y'all watch her, y'all gonna see why. That's my girl. S. Ali Myers. And S. Ali Myers is the first online metaphysical shop that I've purchased from. I've purchased my ancestor money from him. I've got crystal from him, and I think that was it. Miss Pravala. So Miss Pravala, I found this bougie girl on here, and I really love her. She's a goddess incarnate. She's from Africa, and I don't remember which country she's from. And like I said, she's a goddess incarnate, so I feel like that's all I have to say about her. Shonnetta from Shonnettas Divine Tarot. That is my girl. Let me tell y'all, she's so down to earth, and I always resonate with her readings. She's a tarot reader, and I just freaking love her. Vagabond Moon. This girl, she's very like soft spoken, and she's not really that active on YouTube anymore, but her videos are still very useful and very light. She has a lot of light spell workings, and they're very insightful and thoroughly teaching you how to like do the spell, and she has a lot of good information on there, and she also has a lot of good information about herbs and crystals. So the last person will be a Shira Star Goddess. A Shira Star Goddess is a witch, period. Like, I love her. She is so fucking divine, and you can tell she doesn't take any shit. Like, I just like her. So yeah, she talks about a lot of things. Let's see, she talks a lot about, like, she just talk about real life shit. Like, she do spell workings, she do candle magic, crystal magic, herb magic, how to protect yourself, how to keep your relationship strong, like things like that, like real life shit. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it gave you a little bit of information about, you know, what you can do to kickstart your journey. And I wanted to say this before I leave. After you've done these things to awaken your inner spirituality, you will be guided. You won't need any more videos, barely any more videos or books or anything to tell you what's next, because you'll know. Your intuition, your sense of intuition will be heightened, and I believe your spirit guides will contact you. You just have to be open and receiving the messages. So yeah, I hope everyone tries out at least one of the things that I talked about today in the video. If you have, leave a comment below if this resonated with you, or if you like anything that I've said today. You can go ahead and subscribe, or you can hit the thumbs up button. Be sure to share this video on any of the social media platforms, and also follow me. I follow back at Cleopatra. That's CLEOPTR AAA.